He's a man with a major addiction. Not talking about herb alcohol or prescription. Talking about books.
Hey guys, welcome to PBR. How you guys doing today? I'm doing great. So today I'm going to be doing the 90s cartoon tag, which was made originally by Ben Sanders. If you don't know his channel, go check it out. He is awesome. He's making like some major moves in BookTube, doing like some innovative stuff with a green screen. It's really fun to watch his stuff. I can't wait to see where he goes with this. It's pretty awesome. So go check him out. I'll have his channel linked below. So the 90s book tag. So he has a bunch of cartoons on there. Like, let me look. Rugrats, Doug, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Rocket Power. And when I was a kid, I didn't know any of these cartoons. When I was growing up, we were like pretty poor. We lived in low-income housing, which I think in other states they might call the projects. I'm not really sure. But all I know is that our rent was only like 25 bucks a month. So it was like pretty much taken care of by the government because we were so poor. So I didn't know any of these cartoons, but I just stuck with the cartoons that he did for the questions. But the cartoons that I grew up with were like Reading Rainbow, Magic School Bus, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and pretty much everything that was just on public TV. So yeah, I don't really know what these cartoons are, but I'm still going to answer the questions just how he did them. So sit back and enjoy. Let's go through some of these questions. Number 1, Rugrats. Find a book that's a nostalgic read. Now for me, this was Matilda. I freaking loved Matilda when I was a kid. Like, I hated like where I lived and all the stuff that was going around me, just like how Matilda did. And I would sit in my room and just be like, man, I wish I could just like push these people out a window with my eyeballs. Number 2, Doug. Find a book about growing up. For me, the one when I was a kid that like really helped me a lot, like to realize that I didn't really have such a bad life and everything was going to be okay, was this book called A Child Called It. If you haven't read this book, you need to read it. It is like so touching and like crazy. All the stuff that this kid like went through with his abusive family. Well, pretty much just his abusive mom, and everybody else just turned their heads. But A Child Called It is like one of the most, I don't know, it helped me a lot as a kid, like overcome things, overcome difficulties and stuff, because you realize that, man, your life really isn't that bad. You have it pretty good. Number 3, Johnny Bravo. Find a book that the main character you don't like. For me, this is American Psycho. Man, Patrick Bateman, I hate your guts. And throughout the whole book, I never liked him once in the whole book. And I just hated him from beginning to end. Patrick Bateman, you ain't cool, bro. Number 4, South Park. Find a book with questionable humor. Now, I had a really hard time with this one. I didn't actually find one. I couldn't think of any books with questionable humor. I don't know, maybe it's me that has the questionable humor, so I think everything just is a free-for-all and go for it. So I really couldn't find one with questionable humor to me. So sorry, Ben, but I couldn't answer this question. Number 5, Powerpuff Girls. Find a book with a kick-butt female lead. For me, this is Nosferatu, or NOS4A2 by Joe Hill. The main character in there is a chick, and she is awesome. The way she stands up and like kicks some major butt on the bad guys, and just like her whole character is like just an awesome character. She's like a tatted up chick, has like 2 sleeves, rides a motorcycle, and just really kicks butt. Nosferatu by Joe Hill has a female lead character that definitely kicks butt. Number 6, Rocket Power. Find a book with your favorite sports scene. For me, this is actually going to be a biography. It's called 11 Rings, and it's the autobiography of Phil Jackson, who was the coach for the Bulls back when Michael Jordan was playing, and he was also the coach for the Lakers. And in there, it is just filled with awesome sports because he went to so many championships. The reason it's called 11 Rings is because he was on 11 winning teams. Number 7, Futurama. Now this is one that I actually did get to watch because it was on a public channel, Channel 13, where I'm from, Fox 13. So Futurama, find your favorite sci-fi book. For me, this is Dune. Dune is awesome. If you have not read Dune and you like sci-fi, you have been under a rock. Dude, Paul Moadib is like one of the coolest characters that's ever been in sci-fi, and you really need to check it out. Giant worms that burrow underneath the desert and you could ride on them and stuff like that. Oh man, Dune is amazing. Alright guys, it wouldn't be a tag video unless I tagged somebody. So first of all, I'm going to tag Peter Clark, the writer. You're going to love his channel. If you like me at all, you like positivity, his channel is like positive, top notch. You're going to love it. Peter Clark, the writer. Go check his channel out. I'll have it linked below. I'm also going to tag David at the Poptimist. I would love to see what he does with this tag because his videos are so well produced. I can just imagine what he's going to do with all these cartoon characters and stuff. I would love to see his take on this tag. I know he's a little bit older than me, so I don't know if he knows any of these cartoons, but neither did I. So, David from the Poptimist. If you haven't watched his channel, you really are missing out. His videos are excellent. Go check him out. It'll be linked below too. And then last but not least, I'm going to tag Steve Donahue. Not because of the cartoon aspect, but I really want to know his answers to these questions. He's such an interesting guy, and he knows so much about reading, and he's like funny to watch. He's pretty much like the David Letterman of YouTube. I know I've said that before, but it's true. Like, I'm cracking up right from the beginning. Like, him holding his dog and stuff. Everything about his videos are just fun, and I'd like to see what his answers are to these questions. So, Steve Donahue, he'll be tagged below as well in the description. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks Ben Sanders for tagging me in this video. Don't forget to like my stuff, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.